Alright, so I wanted to talk about my three conventions I've went to. Awesome. One day of AwesomeCon, 2 days of KatsuCon, and all 3 days of AwesomeCon this year. So we're just gonna go all the way back to about last year. Yeah, last year is about right. Me, Nova Gemini, and our friend Astroverse, we're in a group chat, and one of them, our friend Eric, he was like, "Oh, are you guys going to AwesomeCon?" We're like, "The fuck is AwesomeCon?" Now, AwesomeCon was only like one day away, or like a week away. So we were like, "Holy shit! Well, we got to get these tickets." So we got the tickets. I was like, "Well, I don't know if I can do all 3 days because I have work." So I just did the one day, and I got there, and it was very, very fun. It was very fun. Luckily, I was 1 hour late, so I didn't have to wait in that long ass, fucky ass line. But getting around was a bitch. And also, I was broke as shit. Because I was just there. This is my first convention ever. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I just fucking went in there, happy as hell, my jacket on, one fairy tale shirt on, so everyone knew that I watched anime. I wasn't one of them posers. And I went in the line. I showed the lady my thing. She's like, "Okay, now do you have the other QR code? Because this one's outdated." I'm like, "What do you mean outdated? I bought this like fucking 2 days ago." "What do you mean outdated?" And she was like, "Oh, okay, I see what happened. This is your QR code for your movie." I'm like, "Wait, what fucking movie?" So it turns out I bought a fucking movie ticket, and I was supposed to go, not that day, but later on. And the movie ticket was in front of my goddamn QR code for the awesome. I was like, "Oh, excuse me, sorry about that." So then she scanned the right thing, and I'm good to go for my 1 day pass. Now I got to meet up with Nova Gemini, aka also known as Devontae, because I'm not about to keep saying Nova Gemini. So I meet up with him, and it's kind of weird because we're like, where the fuck do we go? We like, he probably knew, but I'm just like drifting off and shit. Where the fuck do I go? And the lady's like, "Oh, if you're looking for this, you should go down there." I'm like, I like things. So I went down there and I just saw a bunch of cosplayers. It was heaven. I like cosplaying. I love it now. I love cosplaying. I love meeting cosplayers, seeing the creativity. It's great. So that was when it started. I was like, "Holy shit, look at all these guys in these cool ass costumes, dude." And I don't think Devontae. Nah, we weren't cosplay. We did not cosplay. But some dude, we bought sword. I think I had like $500. Let me tell you the fuck right now. If you want to go cosplaying, if you want to go to a convention for all 3 days, your ass needs about $1,000 to $1,500. And you're probably thinking, "God damn, that's a lot." Everything in that bitch is expensive as shit. Alright? Me and Devontae bought some fucking swords, and the dude was like, "Oh yeah, those are the swords from Kimetsu no Yaiba. They're just some little cosplay swords." And we were like, "Oh shit, that's fucking cool. Obviously we fucking want one. How much?" About 250. I'm like, "Holy shit, 2 fucking 50? Dude, I gotta go to work after this. What the fuck?" I was like, well, I do want a fucking sword, so sure, here's 250. That dude took my money, gave me the sword, and we were carrying that bitch around, and we just took pictures on our swords. I'll probably add some later, add some pictures in, because I still have them. That was fucking, dude, everything was expensive. We didn't even get lunch, but now we know where to get lunch, because we went for this awesome time, but that's not here or there. And then we met our friend Eric, and Eric is something. That's all I can say. He knew a lot of people there. So meanwhile, while me and Devontae are trying to find cosplayers, Eric knows about every fucking person in here. So we kept splitting up. We didn't even mean to split up. Our goal, we were like the fucking Scooby Doo gang. We're like, all right, first we're gonna take a picture with that cosplayer, and then go see this video game thing. And then all of us just separated one by one. Devontae wanted this cool ass. I can't really describe it. It was like a wood carving. It was very badass. It was very badass. He wanted that, so he was asking them stuff. I stuck around with Eric. Eric went to go talk to these two people, and I was not in this conversation at all. So I'm like, okay, fucking, I'm gonna go take a piss. And I come out, and I'm fucking lost. But then I see this half-naked cosplayer. Like, her boobs are just out. Like, and she's like 20, so it's not like her boobs are out. She was just as Poison Ivy. I was like, whoa. But I had no cameraman. No one was there to take the picture for me. So we're the majority. We're just taking pictures the whole day. Everything was so fucking expensive. I bought a sword, some other fucking thing. I think it was a game. I think I bought a game, and fucking I didn't buy those stickers. I stole them. I'll be honest, bro. The stickers at AwesomeCon were $10. It was like one of those things where it's like a bunch of stickers in one bag. I stole them motherfuckers. They were $10. I'm not paying $10 for some stickers. Like, bro, if you don't know me, I am cheap as fuck. Like, it depends. Like AwesomeCon and all that, I was like, fuck yeah, I'll buy some tickets for AwesomeCon. I want to go. But dude, this shit was unreal. I was like, no, the fuck, I am not paying $10 for stickers that I'm just gonna put on this sword. Stole them. All right. We all meet back up. We go back to taking pictures with cosplayers. I don't know what the fuck happened to Eric, honestly. We all just like drifted apart. And then not like now, but we just drifted apart there. And we all were like, all right, that was a good day of AwesomeCon. All right, bye. And we all just left that day. We didn't even think. We all had our swords and shit. That was it. That was honestly it. Now to KatsuCon, we were prepared. All right, but this time Devontae did not go. It was me, Kayvon, and Eric, and it was in the National Harbor. Now that was actually pretty cool. We went for all 3 days. Oh my god, I'm getting irritated just thinking about it. The first fucking day. Alright, now let me describe to you guys how it went. Me, Kayvon stayed at my house, and we were taking a lift to my house to the National Harbor, and it was like $30 a day. Excuse me, I don't know if you guys heard that. But me and Kayvon, we took a lift to the harbor each day. The night before the first day, Eric messages us and is like, oh, yo, this line is fucking huge. And we're like, oh, okay, well, since everybody's getting their tickets now that night, we should be good. We weren't good. We were not fucking good, alright? We fucking went to the National Harbor. It was cool. Now, here's the thing. I didn't change into my cosplay at the convention. I changed in my house and got in the lift. So, when we got in this thing, Kayvon was just cosplaying as a Danganronpa cosplayer. Nagito? I don't know his name. He knows it. But I'll put a picture up. Of him. So Kayvon looks calm as shit. He just looks like he's wearing a jacket and a t-shirt, because that's the guy. I am wearing this fucky ass costume with Rengoku from Demon Slayer. I got the sword, the wig, everything. We got in this car. The first thing we struggle with is my long ass sword barely fitting in this nigga's car. We had to like push it and fucking fit it in this weird angle until the point where the guy was just like, oh, you can just like plop it up a little bit and you hold it in both your laps. That was literally it. That sword was our fucking seatbelt. Me and Kayvon were both holding this sword. The sword wasn't long. The car was just a little small. It was small. And that shit was horrible, alright? It was hell on earth. We finally got to the convention. We are waiting in this long ass line, alright? We did not have any music. The service in there sucked ass, so I couldn't play any music on my phone. Meanwhile, these guys are walking around with a speaker nonstop. And we're waiting in this fucking line for, I don't know what time we got there. We got there at like 11. We got there at 11. Alright? Waited in this line. We wait, and there's this big ass door. And I was like, oh, thank God. That must be where the convention is at. I can't tell you how pissed I was. We finally get to the door where everyone's going into. I'm like, yes, finally we can get into the convention. It's like 12 o'clock, 12:30. We've been in this line for an hour and a fucking half. They open this door, and what the fuck do you see? Now, excuse me for those who are listening, or, this is about to be loud, alright? What the fuck else was there? A giant fucking line! Alright, this line was huge. I'm sorry, I'm getting pissed off thinking about it. It was fucking huge. This line was not a joke. It was literally those lines you see on the cartoons where it's a big ass fucking line. I wanted to kill myself. I was like, no, we have to wait in this fucking line again. Oh my fucking God. We waited in that fucking line for hours. Not even like an hour. We got out that line at 3 o'clock. We were in that line for 2 fucking hours, yo. Oh my fucking God. It was so horrible. It was so goddamn horrible. It was so bad. Then I finally give the woman my shit to fucking like put me in the thing. And, we do all the thing. we have our first day at AwesomeCon. It's actually pretty slow. We go back home. Now, okay, first night, my phone was about to die. I was not prepared for the first day. Didn't know where the charging shit was. I didn't have my portable charger. So they were like, oh, there's going to be an 18 and up thing if you guys want to come. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that sounds tough. My phone's on 20%. I'm like, oh, shit, Kayvon, we got to come home and then come back. And we were like, okay, so who's going to pay if we come back? That was already a thing. So we get the Lyft, and the Lyft driver looks at how far my house is from the National Harbor. It's 30 minutes. And so we already get the Lyft, and this dude already pulls up, and we get in his car and everything, and he was like, oh, I don't think I can take you guys here. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, it might be a little too far. I'm like, sir, what does it mean if you like cancel? He's like, well, you guys got to pay for another car. And I'm like, what? Fuck no, I'm not doing that. I didn't say that, but I'm like, I'm not paying for another fucking ride. So he starts thinking, he's like, you know what? I can take you. It's fine. I'm like, thank God, because I was not paying for another. We were going to sleep outside that harbor tonight, all right? I was not about to pay for another fucking Uber. No. So we go home. That was our first day. That was it. Second day, oh my God. Second day, I wanted to murder Eric. All right. If you don't know, I am a big fucking fan of Kamen Rider. I love Kamen Rider. All right. I did not know there was a fucking app for this convention where it tells us shit. All right. So we fucking go there, and it's early. Me and Kayvon go there. I'm like, holy shit, that's Oma Gio from Kamen Rider Gio. So I take a picture with the guy, and he said something, but I didn't hear him because he had a mask on. And then we meet up with Eric, and Eric's like, oh man, you totally missed it. An hour ago, there was a Kamen Rider meetup with Super Sentai and shit. I saw red. I wanted to strangle this nigga. And I'm like, why in the fuck didn't you tell me? Like, while it was happening, I would have fucking called the Uber early. And he was like, oh, well, I didn't think you'd be interested. I'm gonna let you guys know this now. We're in a group chat, okay? And I send a Kamen Rider thing once a day. Alright, I follow like 20 Kamen Rider pages. And my friends aren't into Kamen Rider like I am, but they do like the costumes sometimes. So I send it. And even if they don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I send Kamen Rider shit. What in the fuck possessed you to think Rockman would not like these Kamen Rider cosplayers? I was like, Eric, are you fucking stupid? And he was like, no, I just thought you wouldn't have liked that. I'm like, Eric, I send Kamen Rider shit every fucking day. And even Kayvon was like, yeah, that was pretty stupid. He sends it. Even Kayvon was like, he sends it every day, man. I'm like, why would you not tell me? I miss so many Kamen Rider cosplayers. Super Sentai. You fucked me. You fucked me, Eric. And he was just like, oh, well, I'll let you know next time. And then he said, I thought you would have had the official Katsucon app. I'm like, there's a fucking app? He was like, of course, everyone knows. I'm like, you never said shit about this app. I would have been here. And then he's like telling me how to download the app. I'm like, why didn't you tell us this? Why didn't you tell us this is a thing? He's like, I told you guys last night. Nigga, you told us some other shit. You didn't tell us about the... Man, I was so mad. I was so mad. But the rest of the time, we were just taking pictures with cosplayers. I bought like so much Kamen Rider shit because thank God there were Kamen Rider belts and shit. Oh my God. I'll tell you what, I was buying like the little things that help the Kamen Rider transform, but I didn't have the belt. So I was just like, damn, I gotta order this shit off Amazon. Lord and behold, on the last day of fucking Katsucon, someone was selling the Kamen Rider belt for $80, and I had $120. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Here, take my goddamn money. And I bought that belt, and I have it, and I'm trying to find a belt extension. So that was everything in Katsucon. AwesomeCon, the first day was actually really, really good. We hung out with Kevin and Jerry, and we went to get some food later on. It was really dope. There's nothing really to say about the last day of AwesomeCon. Mainly just the first day. Oh, the second day there was a long-ass line. But honestly, there wasn't really anything else. But those were my experiences for my 3 conventions. Hope you guys enjoyed. Honestly, I wish there was more to say about the other ones, but there wasn't. So, if you guys, if you guys want to go to a convention, let me know. I'll go. I'll go with you guys. I do have some other conventions I plan to going to. I'm not spending like $800 to go to one convent. Like, that's why I'm trying to get my car and shit. But, you guys, just let me know if you want to go. Conventions are really cool if you want to meet some cosplayers. I am very bad at talking with people, but I'm trying to get over that with these conventions. Uh, I'm going to go to Otakon, which is at the end of July. So if you want to come on now. Make yourself be known. Take pictures. These cosplayers are really cool. Even if you don't cosplay, they're more than likely more than happy to take pictures. Cause I remember at the Awesome Con this year, I asked this one girl. She was a maid, and I was like, "Yo, can I take a picture with you?" And she was like, "Me? You want to take a picture with me?" I was like, "Of course, man. I love your cosplay." And we took a picture. I was like the first guy I took a picture with her. But then I guess other people started too, cause I saw her page. But that was it. That's it. So if you guys wanna, go to a convention, let me know. Again, I'm sorry there was nothing for AwesomeCon. There was nothing dramatic. There was no thing. There was no Kamen Rider. Uh, Honestly, it was not that big. This AwesomeCon, but they're saying that Otacon's gonna be real big, so I hope so. But if you guys enjoyed, all right, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gone. Have a good day.